Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Young. And it's Reese in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, the guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Toronto at the 3-point. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. And it's blocked. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
It's tipped. Pass to Reese. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can work the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the 3-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. After a flurry of trades last season, Toronto, Brent, seems to be committed to build around Scottie Barnes.
It does feel that way, Kevin, that Scottie is the cornerstone guy, but I don't know if they really feel like he is truly their number one. They're recognizing his talent, but there's still a lot of work to be done to rebuild this Toronto Raptor roster.
The Thunder have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Near the 3-point line, it's Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 19-footer is on the money. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. He gets it in there.
Barnes rising to the challenge here. He is tough.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, the Raptors dealt them both.
I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority 1.
And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Here's Shed. He's defended by Hartenstein. ABC's shot is good. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Shed, that's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams is checked in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. On its way from Young for 2. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Dick, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And now it's Dick knocking down a three of his own. Brady ready to answer.
Young from outside, and the Thunder another 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They get a hand on it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Bounce pass, Young. Williams for 3. He nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, ending the first quarter on a 15-6 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's ABC. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Reese. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. ABC's got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And that one is good. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
And the Raptors call time here. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Dortz checked in. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here is Ingram. He has yet to score. Here's Reese. Barnes grabs the miss.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the Raptors miss again.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he comes up with the deuce.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. And the Raptors call time here. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Launches a three, and the Thunder another three.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
10 points here for Jalen Williams.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Barnes, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Passes to Barnes. Here's Abaji. Here's Shed. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
Floor for your Raptors, Chris Boucher.
1:33 left in the first half. Here's the teardrop. He gets that one. Shed's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Toronto's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Out left to the wing, wide open. Agbaji can't get it to go.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Dort, and the Thunder another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
It's stolen by Dort. Inside, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Holmgren comes with the double team. Here's Mobo. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Lets the three fly. Agbaji pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
12 seconds left in the first half of the game. And there's the pass to Boucher. Here's Mobo. And the rejection by Holmgren. Back to Dort. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Oklahoma City out in front. Just done.
37. The Thunder, 70.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 30 points. That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Chet Holmgren. Young is up there with Lou Dort. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3. Raptor shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference, you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Here's Reese. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Young with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break Toronto. Here's Barnes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's 8 points for Scotty Barnes. Knocked away. Young with the steal. Here's Reese. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
For Oklahoma City, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Dix checked in for Brandon Ingram.
I think RJ found that floater right as he got into the area. One more step, he's able to spot the rim. Soft touch.
For Jakob Poeltl, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
The Thunder have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Quickly against Young. Good on the bucket. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Reese. And Pirtle sends it back.
Pirtle, a very skilled defender, using that size and length to send that one back.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Grady Dick. The Thunder have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Pass to Boucher. Over Hartenstein.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Reese, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. And see, those numbers read pretty well. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year. Not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards. One voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Ball's knocked loose. Lawson outside. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Lawson's got his first points in this one. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Reese. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Raptors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Williams passes to Young. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The tray. Toronto grabs the miss. Down low. Shed banked in off the glass. Shed's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Here's Reese. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Knocked loose. Boucher with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
For the Thunder, Jalen Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Young. Here's Walter. Cranes the three-pointer. Walter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Count the basket.
Dort stepping in just a little bit and gets to the mid-range and shows some confidence there.
Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And Toronto making a change here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And he knocks down the first one.
Williams taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williams. 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Tipped away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
To the inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
Great pass. Barnes with tremendous feel for the game.
Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Grady Dick comes in for Scotty Barnes. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Poked loose. To the middle. Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the paint, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
It's stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's it. What a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Grady Dick, and it's Lawson in a shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams. ABC's checked in for Dort. Young is subbed in for Alex Caruso.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
ABC's shot is good.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And he drops it in from the low post. ABC's got 40 points.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
18 feet out. On its way from Young for 2. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
Got a piece of it. Reese the pass to Young. From deep. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, just continued sloppiness with the basketball. They are shooting themselves in the foot.
And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball. Manuel quickly. He's checked in for Toronto. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. On its way from Young for 2. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Pass to Reese. Stripped it away. Shot to stop the run, and that one's good. Battle's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Young against Quickly. Here's Reese. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Alex Caruso, who's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one misses. Craig, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often... Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Poked away. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Takes a three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And here's Quickly for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a three of his own.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Young from the arc. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Passes it to Caruso. It's Young on the wing. The three. And the Thunder another three.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for ABC.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And the Thunder making a change here. Dortz checked in. Here's Reese. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Poked loose. Here's Shed. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Reese. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. ABC's got 55. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From downtown, yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. Finished off the break.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
onto the floor for your Rockets.
So no problem for Oklahoma.